on, guys? I'm the Madden Marine, and I am back in Madden 23. Took some time off. I know. If you go back, you can see some videos from last year where we kind of got started, but we just really didn't know how we were going to kind of navigate our way through the whole Madden community thing, but we got it now. We got it. And look, I'm back today. I want to introduce to you guys the New Orleans Saints theme team for Madden 23. Now, before I do that, you know what I'm going to say. It's what every YouTuber says. If you like this content, like, comment, and subscribe, because there will be more. There will be more. And as we get more pieces to this theme team, I'll do more videos, more gameplay, and so on and so on. But this video is very, very special because I think a lot of people get down on the fact that they don't have the highest overall rated team. And I always say it's scheme over team. So you got to play to the strengths of your team. Now, I do have gameplay video with this group, and I just want to kind of go through the roster and show you guys how I have my New Orleans Saints theme team set up. Check this out. So look, so basically right now the O-line is in tatters, okay? But they do relatively well blocking. You just got to get the ball out rather quickly, you know, so your out routes, your zig routes, things like that. And if you see somebody playing over the underneath, then, you know, hit them on a corner route, hit them on a C route. I know man coverage has been kind of the meta this year. There's a crazy, last year, I guess it was called 3-3-5, blitz going on. And actually, we're going to show you some gameplay where we've actually, we're able to win a game with a guy who just spammed the hell out. If you're going to do that, you better know who you're playing, because when you see my name in the top right-hand corner of your screen, just know you're going to get your butt beat. But anyway, with this Saints theme team, man, we were running and running for our lives, man. I think I got sacked in that game probably about 6 or 7 times. But anyway, the setup, like I said, the interior is where we're kind of weak right now. If you want to, you can do subs. I'm just kind of showing you guys that the team can be built. Right now, it's 52 out of 50. On my tackles, I've got lifeguard and natural talent. Lifeguard does a pretty decent job because it protects against 2 pass rush moves, which, most cards right now don't have more than that. Swimming club is what it protects against, and it just seems to do almost as good a job as edge protector or secure protector. We've got Adam Prentice at fullback. At our skill positions, what I did with the skill positions, I wanted to do them in a way where I did the ones that had the most speed. Now, right now, Traquan Smith's 84 speed. Brandon Cook's 83 speed on a theme team. He's 81 without that. Not very fast. I thought he'd be a lot faster than that, but he's not very fast this year. Chris Olave is my fastest card at 88 speed. He's a lot faster than Tyreek Hill and plays outstanding. 88 speed, 89 acceleration, 84 jump, 83 medium, 84 deep route running is where he kind of hurts, but he still plays relatively well. Send him on a streak, post, anything like that, he does a pretty decent job of getting open. So, and he's a decent card if you're just looking to get a card and you don't have a Saints theme team. So, 6'1", 185. I mean, you can't beat that. All right. The way I did the running backs, I did them also by speed. Alvin Kamara being number 1 at 85 speed, Mark Ingram and Dwayne Washington. Now, when you're setting up this running back core, this is how you want to set it up. Now, I do have Tony Jones Jr. in here. He will be the backup to Mark Ingram because he is a power back. And of course, we got backup Andy Dalton, the Red Rifle. All right. Over here at the tight end position, Adam Troutman, Taysom Hill, Jawan Johnson. You would think that Taysom Hill would be a lot faster than Adam Troutman, but he's not. I think Adam Troutman's 79 speed, Taysom Hill is 78 speed. And that's basically how I got it set up. Now, you're probably wondering, okay, Andrews Pete's a 72 overall, Forrest Lamps a 72 overall. How did you decide? Basically, with the O-line, whoever had the best run block, pass blocking stats right now were the ones that were going to start for me. So that's what I did. Now, you can also do something where if you got, like I said, this is a 52 out of 50. Let's say, in this case, this is a 73 overall left tackle. You could probably put him at left guard if you want to do something like that. But Whether or not he'll play good at that position, I don't know. So, you know, it's not something I try to keep people where they are. So we got Deontay Hardy. They got to speed these guys up. We got these little speedsters out here that are really, really slow right now. So looking to hopefully get some better cards. And as we do, guys, I'll make more videos. Moving on to the defense. As you can see, the defense looks great. Not the best, but these guys actually play pretty well, and I'm gonna tell you why here in a little bit. All right, so we got Marcus Williams, 85 speed, CJ Gardner-Johnson, 84 speed. I would have put Tyrann Mathieu up here. You want to be careful this year of putting small safeties in the back there because they do get mossed, and I mean even the corners as well too. But he kept getting mossed. I mean over and over and over again to the point I was just like, well, I got to put somebody back. So I tried Marcus May back there, who did a decent job, but he wasn't the best. The two best safeties back there are probably going to be, honestly, and he's in our lineup too, Von Bell, who's also like 85 speed, and Marcus Williams, who's 85 speed. Those are the two you want to top, Von Bell and Marcus Williams. I have Von Bell run support right now just because that's kind of where I want him. And I put CJ up there to kind of try him out, but Von Bell was there, and that's how you want to set it up. You also want to set these guys up too by speed right now. Everything by speed. Pete Warner, right outside linebacker, Demario Davis and Anzalone and Andrew Dowell are my linebackers right now. We don't have any more middle linebackers. Looking forward to getting that Sam Mills card, and what we do, we're going to give you gameplay. But the way I got this set up, I do run a 4-3 sometimes. So what I do is I take Anzalone, I put him at the left outside linebacker spot. Of course, Demario Davis is my middle linebacker. And then, of course, Pete Warner is my right outside linebacker. Moving on to the D-line. We've got, we chose him as our captain, Sam Adams. He's been doing fantastic. I mean, he blows the run up. As you can see, I've got the inside stuff on him, and I got inside stuff on Cameron Jordan, who now acts as a D tackle for me too, and plays very, very well. Shy Tuttle didn't have the ability to get the inside stuff ability, so I was like, nah, I can't do that. And then of course I just lined the bottom guys with goals. Alkeeb Muhammad does an excellent job on the outside. He's only like 76 speed on my team, but he does great. Trey Hendrickson, 77 78 speed, something like that, but does great, I mean, at shedding. Marshawn Lattimore, I got him in the slot right now just because he's the best guy and I need him in the slot right now. He's about 85 speed on my team right now. Paulson Adebo, 79 speed. Not the fastest, but I do let him play off because he plays a lot of zone for me. Alontae Taylor has done a fantastic job for me. I don't know why. He's a 73 overall, but he's done fantastic. The reason too I like Alontae Taylor, I think, was for his speed. I think he's like 84 speed, so not bad. I mean, I got these other guys in here that I got out of packs and stuff when I first started, but I want to start right away on my Saints theme team. And as you can see, the DB core is not that bad. PJ Williams, I can't do anything with him right now. I could put him over in the cornerback position, put him at free safety, and put him at the cornerback position. He may play okay for me, but I'm not sure. He would be a lot faster than Paulson Adebo, who's only 81 speed. I stand corrected. So he would be 83 speed on this team. But like I said, put it together by speed. So basically what you want to do, if let's say you don't want to run with these guys, you could take Paulson out. Okay. All right. Put PJ Williams there in his original spot, and then put PJ Williams there at the corner too. That'll still leave you with 51 out of 50. You see what I'm saying? So you could do little things like that to kind of tweak your roster a little bit, or sub in where you need to sub in, sub out where you don't need to sub out. Specialists Will Lux and Blake Gillikin, they do what they need to do for me. And at the specialist side, this is how I have this set up. So I got Brandon Cooks. He's a small guy, but I got him at the side. I like the small shifty guys in the slot just because they're they're quick. Surprisingly, at 83 speed, he still gets the job done. As you guys can see, Sam Adams and Cameron Jordan at D tackle, both with the inside stuff ability. Trey Hendrickson on the outside, Alkeeb Muhammad. And again, Von Bell is in at run support for right now. He was at the safety position along with Tyrann Mathieu, but I wanted to try him out at the in the run stop position. I got Tyrann Mathieu down there as well. He's a little small, but he plays that underneath, all those little underneath and drag routes very, very well. Gets a lot of picks for me. Marshawn Lattimore, Paulson Adebo, both. I don't know why I got Paulson Adebo because he's the outside cornerback, but they're both in the slot right now, and I'll fix that later. strategy cards. So look, this is what we did to kind of improve. And if you can afford the coin, I only have like 334,000 coins right now. That Madden, starter pack kind of really helped me out a lot. I did a little bit to Jameis Winston and of course to my CBs to get them to react a little bit better, so they do play a little bit better, as you will see here in this gameplay video that I'm about to show you. And then I added the team affinity strategy cards, which gives you 3 extra Saints, which is the reason I have 50 out of 50, because I was only really able to get up to 49. So I found out about these. You'll find out about these in the store. They're in the store, and you can go get either one of these. As you guys can see, I'm rocking the Saints defense and offense, all Saints uniforms. Dennis Allen is my coach. You know what, guys? Hey, without further ado, I want to show you this gameplay that I got into yesterday. It's actually pretty good. So we're gonna go to my little media center here. Where is it at? Where are we at? Let me get out of here. All right, so we're gonna go to the media gallery, and this is the gameplay, guys. Now, guys, I want you guys to take a look. This is the Saints theme team. This is the gameplay. I want you guys to get a good look at what this team did. Starting out, as you guys can see, those are my top 3. Let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. This is just to show you guys that you guys can play with relatively anybody as long as you have the right scheme. This guy came out here with his new uniforms, thought he was balling, looking good, looking fresh. You know what I'm saying? I come out here in my little, just, humble Saints attire. You know what I mean? So he put some money on the credit card, if you know what I mean. When you see these players, you'll see what I'm talking about. He was doing relatively well, but he came out there trying to run this doggone there we are, the doggone 3-3-5 blitz, and he got me a lot. There was not much I could do against it. You know what I mean? But this is something I want to show you guys, because I see a lot of guys quitting all the time and crying and doing this and that. You got to hang it. You got to play these games out. You don't know how these games will turn out. Believe in your, trust in your defense, trust in your offense. Look at this. Right away. Now that was thrown underneath. That was this. And in this game too, the bad part about this game is I had the accuracy and something pass ability on Jameis Winston, the new passing mechanic or whatever. It was terrible. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. I had to go back to classic. I got to be a classic man. So right away he scored 6 points, put 7 on the board. So we're down 7-0. We're just like, all right, here we go with this. So we're in a copycat league here, guys. You guys got to be ready. If you don't get them in the wash, get them in the rinse, guys. If you don't get them in the wash, get them in the rinse. If you don't play good offense, play good defense. If you don't play good defense, play good offense. You got to do one of the two, but don't quit. You know what I mean? Like I said, this team's at 81 overall. I'm sure this team he's playing with is probably 85, 86, but we'll see. You guys are going to see. You guys are going to see. So what I did here, when I saw him trying to, run this, this defense over and over and over again, the goal line usually does relatively well. You'll gain about 4 or 5 yards. See, as you guys can see, it's about a 4 or 5 yard run. Not bad, you know what I mean? But you'll get some yardage on it versus trying to throw it. I think here he's gonna, in a couple of plays, or maybe here he'll try to run commit. He'll probably get me for a loss, but I'm not really sure. Yeah. So we got a couple of yards there. Now this next play, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna run power O. Well, actually, we're not gonna run power O. So we do a pass play. Okay. So we do a pass play here. I thought we went back to the power. There were a few series where we went back to the power O. There is a way to block this, and I was kind of blocking it somewhat to give me some time. And as you guys can see here, that blitz didn't come in that time, but still no time to throw it. No time to throw it. He was good at making adjustments. So here we go again. I think this is going to be if not probably a 4 and out. Boom, right up the middle. There was absolutely nothing we can do, guys. This blitz comes in screaming, man. Coverage plays relatively well. We basically just sitting around looking like a bunch of Rudy Poos. I mean, that's really what it boils down to. We're just looking like a bunch of Rudy Poos. So He gets the ball back. You know, the score's still 7-0. I go back to my defense. Now he's down here in the red zone, which was a mistake of mine. You know, I'm running the nickel wide defense. That's what I like. And as you can see over there, I think that's Alontae Taylor. He plays the ball pretty well. To be a 73 overall card, he played the ball pretty well. All right, I'm running a cover 3 here. All right, got everything covered, and Alontae picks it off. Alontae Taylor, 73 overall card. So we're playing good defense here, guys. This is what I'm saying. We're playing great defense here. 73 overall card, making plays. Look at that. Beautiful. Was aware enough to tiptoe, but still, he comes back out in this stupid defense that everybody's trying to run. All right, he does a good job of user tackling there. I think I'm going to go at him again with it, maybe to the other side. No, we try the same side. We pick up more yardage this time. As you can see, this defense can be run on. The only time it can't be is if you run commit. But make sure if you're running, you know, goal line on this defense, make sure you ID the mic. Here we go. Look at that. If I'd hit the right hole, another 4 or 5 yard play, maybe even a lot more than that. There was a hole there. So we running. We're trying to do everything we can to get downfield on this guy. This guy, I mean, he was a pain in my ass. I mean, he really was. He really was. He was a pain in the old keister. There we go. Again, very vulnerable to the run. If you guys watch, it's very vulnerable to the run depending on what run plays you pick. Very vulnerable to the run. Somebody that doesn't know what they're doing that's running this defense can get gashed. I hadn't figured out how to pass on it yet, but, you know, as far as the run plays go, yeah, very good as far as the run. As you can see there, he ran commit. That's why, you know, I'm in the backfield. And I think here, I think he gets me here. Yeah, he does. I try to send out 3 and block about 7. Still doesn't work. But works a little bit better. Oh, it did work. I forgot. Yeah, so I sent him on a drag. Block 7. As you guys can see, it worked. So what I did was I ID'd the guy looping around on the right side. And I slip protect to the right. And I ID'd the guy on the left side. And it bought me some time, but I had to block 7 guys though. You see what I'm saying? I got to block the house, you know? So I'm blocking the house. So that's one way of kind of slowing down this this blitz, which is very difficult to stop. It's hard to throw on this because you're only sending out 3 people. Now that time I didn't do it. I didn't do any sliding or any IDing. I think I was in kind of a rush. But when I tell you this guy ran this every play, he ran it every doggone play. Here I'm trying to hit Olave on the streak. He is pretty fast, but for some reason he just didn't blow past the guy on the outside, and I throw an interception. Now the good thing about that's Eric Allen. So I'm guessing if he's a team captain, with the team captains being rated a little bit higher than the other guys, I'm thinking he's probably about 88 speed. So he's probably the same speed as Olave, which is why, you know, we didn't make the play there. All right, so we get back in our defense. We're running cover 3 out of the nickel wide. Does do a pretty decent job of coverage. Boom, we get the sack. It took us forever to get there, but we got the sack. And that's because he has a really good O-line, looks like. All right, he catches me underneath right there. I was kind of caught lacking right there. I should have went down underneath because I had a guy back there to really, you know, to take it. But all right, so here we go again. Same thing, cover 3. Because cover 3 is doing a relatively good job of kind of just, you know, keeping him, you know, dinking and dunking. You know, he keeps me in his coverage. Once again, we run cover 3. I'm using Marcus May. And boom, a pick. a pick. Now, Kalen Farley was in there for whatever reason, but as I showed you guys, I did not have. I don't know how he got in that game, but yeah, that is a good budget card as well. If you get your chance to get your hands on Kalen Farley, he's a damn good budget card. He's only 82 overall, but he plays fairly well. He plays really well. Plays really well. Maybe I subbed him. I don't know. I think I might have subbed him in. I'm not sure, but yeah, he did fairly well for me. See, even there, I'm blocking the house, nowhere to go. Man coverage is very dominant. He ran the blitz again. I had time, but just not enough people out in coverage. So now he's up 14-0. You know, at this point, most of these crybabies, these panty waist guys, they quit. You know what I mean? Because they don't think about the fact that, hey, maybe I can sit around and maybe learn how to contain this thing, you know? Yeah, I don't know. But here we are, we're down 14. I'm wondering, man, can I beat this blitz? And just, it's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. But the Saints will rise again. We will rise again. All right, so we couldn't get anything done on offense with the first two drives that we had. We just, I don't know. We sucked. All right, so we're back at it again. Here we go. Not bad on the return though. The returns weren't too bad, so we got decent yardage there. 34 yards on that. He's back in the same defense again, guys. If you see this defense, make sure that you ID and block and do what you need to do to stop this. The stretch run does not work because of the looping outside guys. I tried that as well. I was trying every run I could. Mostly power runs are the runs that are going to work because those guys are going to get picked up, but you got to be sure to ID those guys. So, okay, I think I kept doing this because I really didn't want to make a lot of mistakes. So now I tried this to see if I get like a quick out or something quick. But this too just wouldn't work and was almost picked off again. It was just tough beating. It was tough beating this coverage. Thanks to whoever put this out. I'm sure it's some YouTube play, but thanks to whoever put this out because it really sucks. It really sucks to go up against. But I'm trying to show you guys and give you guys different means or different ways of possibly beating this. Look at Olave right there in the corner. Number 10 was wide open. He was wide open. Now, the second time he wasn't. No, I'm sorry, it's Tre'Quan Smith. Tre'Quan Smith, number 10, was wide open the first time. Second time he wasn't so much, though. Oh, he gets wide open again on a cover 2. He actually was open. He was open to the outside. Again, still no first down. Couldn't get anything done. I think this is kind of here where the tides kind of turn, though. We get back into our defense. We're down again, backed up, in the red zone. Don't know what I'm going to do. I'm like, oh, man. All we can do is play good defense and hope for the best. Hope for these guys can make some sacks, strip the ball, do something, So that's what we did. All right, he dunks it down underneath. And here we go. Beautiful sack, Trey Henderson. Beautiful sack by Trey Henderson. He does play very, very well. I know that the Cards are going to get a little bit more advanced here pretty soon. So, the likelihood of him staying that way is kind of slim to none. All right, I think this is where we kind of lock him up here. Things start to kind of turn around for us here. So we get into a man defense. It's kind of disguised as a cover 3. And, of course, he couldn't get to the ball there. He tried. He did run a man-beating route, but just didn't get there. Here he misses the field goal. He tried to go up 17-0, but missed the field goal for whatever reason. I guess he's just not a good kicker. Or either probably was lagging on his side or something. And there it is. So we get the ball back. Going in the half, no points, 14-0, Saints theme team. Like I said, the only thing that was probably subbed in was one one quarterback, one cornerback, and that was it.
No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. First and 15. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one.
All right, so we just nailed it out to go to half. Sorry about that, guys. It answer important text. We nailed it out here. I like that they got this back. I do love that they got this back because this is a game changer. You know, knowing that, you know, if you want to change some stuff around, it's actually working this year. It didn't work all last year. I guess they had to work on it for about a year to get it right. This is a positive, I think. But I was still, as you can see, I was still having trouble with it, trying to activate everybody and get everybody back. So we lock in our players, guys. We go into the half with a different mindset, guys. We're just ready to ball. Still couldn't do anything on offense. This defense, if you're not careful, can be so deadly because you got a lot of these doggone kids, a lot of these little Rudy poots running this because they don't know what else to run, you know. And the game is so different this year. You can run any defense you want because the defense plays so well, but they choose to just stay in one defense, you know. All right, so we kicked the ball off to start the half. It sucks for us. I don't want to be kicking off going into the half. 4th down, 14-0 with this guy's defense. All right, so he comes out. Boom, we stop him right there. Man, I tell you, man, you know, Madden, you know, every year it's the same old, same old. Somebody's got to find a way to manipulate the system. People wonder why the game's so damn bad. The game is so damn bad because EA doesn't want you to have an unfair advantage, so they got to do everything they can to keep these guys from doing crap like this, you know? All right, so here we go. Playing some decent defense. As you can see, I've got 2 guys on that side. I'm playing with the cornerback right there in the middle because he's playing bunch coverage, so I want to be over there to pick off anything. And as you guys can see, nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. So bunch is pretty much, you can play bunch out of a cover 3. Like last year, you could play bunch out of a cover 3. The defenses are too good to where now there's any excuse to run one blitz the entire game unless you're just really trying to, I don't know if you qualifying for CFM or what. But there you go. Look at it. Here we go. Boom. Nice sack by my man Cam at the D tackle spot. Beautiful job. So it's 4th and 17. He goes for it, and I don't think he gets it here. I can't remember, but I don't think he gets it here. Or maybe he does, but I don't think he does. Yes, he does. I think he does. I think he goes to Waddle on this play and hits him kind of toward the inside of my. Nope, he didn't get it. Oh, yeah, we got the interception there. Bam. Defense. So now we're like, okay, we're down 7-14. Again, most little panty waist guys would have quit by now. I was like, nah, I'm not down by that much. And, you know, even if I was, I mean, I got beat last night, I think 45-6 with somebody running the same blitz, man. It's just the way they ran it. It was just, I couldn't do anything against it. But as you can see, we can do nothing on offense. We look terrible. Defense is eating for us, essentially. So there you go. We got 1 touchdown there. And hopefully get another defensive stop. Like I said, that was the captain that I chose that got the catch on that play, ran it in for a touchdown. I'm glad I chose him as my tackle because I don't think the other ones would have got it done. All right, so we're going back again, same defense. I kind of want to run a scheme, eventually run a scheme out of nickel wide. I like nickel wide. It's actually a pretty good coverage to me. It widens the field to where, you know, people that do run it think that they have more space in between the zones than they have, and they end up getting the ball picked off. So I like to run it. Plus, with a cover 3, you can disguise it as cover 1 hole, cover 1 robber, and with man defense being so good this year, you can catch people by surprise. I think I'm gonna run this until I see him catching on or wanting to do something different, which he kind of is. I mean, he's able to make the little short, quick passes, and that's what you want to do is essentially keep him underneath. He's going to get the 1 yard here. He's going to get the 1 yard. But I was right there. I just didn't come down. As you can see, everything was bagged. I just needed to come underneath that, but I couldn't turn around quick enough. Beautiful. Alontae Taylor, guys. Alontae Taylor coming in clutch. Do you hear me? 72, 73 overall card. Alontae Taylor. Look at that, guys. Boom. Right there. Beautiful. That lets you know how well the defenses play when a 72, 73 overall card can come underneath and just spank your bottom. Okay, now as you can see, there was holes there to run that ball, but I ran too far to the outside that time. I'm trying anything I can, any runs I can that I think might work on this defense, because right now, essentially, that's the only way. If I send out 2, I'm not going to have enough guys out on routes, and boom, I go down again. So here I'm just desperate. I'm just trying anything. I'm pulling out all the stops. I don't know what to do. I'm looking Rudy poo. I'm just like, man, what do I do? So now I sent out 2 guys. And then I think essentially I take Kamara. I'm not sure if I do it yet. I think on 4th down I tried it, yeah. All right, so on that play I saw Taysom Hill kind of get open. So I go to the play again. I go to it one more time. And I think this time essentially I send out my running back on a slant route to kind of confuse him a little bit, and hopefully either Olave would get over the top or Taysom Hill would do the same thing he did in last play. But of course, it just didn't work. Now look how many guys I'm blocking, and this guy comes in, bam, free. No hope. I can't do anything on offense, not one thing. That blitz, man, these guys run that blitz to death. All right, so here he thinks probably I'm running, zone coverage, which is why he had to throw the ball away. See, when you run something so long, you want to switch it up, give him a different look. I look like I'm running cover 3 as I normally would, but now I'm in cover 1. Now I know, okay, we got to put the pressure on. We got to do something different because he's gotten used to, what a cover 3 looks like. Okay, throw out of pressure. Throw under pressure. No good. Okay, so we go to it one more time. We go to the robber one more time. But here's where it gets interesting. Watch this. Again, it's all about chess, guys. Don't give up, guys, because you have a low rate overall team. Don't give up because you're losing. Watch this. Check this out. There he is, fairly. Look at that. Kevin Farley. Boom, all the way to the crib. All the way to the crib. We took him to the mall, baby. That is an 82 overall Kevin Farley card. The reason I think I got that card was because he was one of those milestone cards. So I just put him in at the first spot. But as you guys can see, Alontae Taylor's out there eating. My dogs are eating out there. Trey Hendrickson, I think he was the only card that I subbed in just because I wasn't too sure about Paulson and Debo. So I did something, like I said, like I told you guys at the beginning of the video, you guys can sub in guys where you think you may have some problems. And Kevin Farley was a good option because he's an 87 speed cornerback. 70, still in the, I think he's 82, but, fairly decent car, especially in man coverage. He was trailing there. Nice little trail technique. So now we're up 14-14. We ain't looking so Rudy poo, right? We ain't looking so Rudy poo. We looking good, actually. We looking real good. We're in a real good position. Third quarter, 40 seconds left. Man, we got to play up. We got to get something done on offense because we can't get nothing done on defense. Well, we getting stuff done on defense all day, but we can't get nothing done on offense, whatever you want to call it. So here we are. We're back in man coverage again because man seems to be working for us. As you guys see, I got Tyrann Mathieu up top. I'm using him, so I'm not too worried about him in coverage. This guy does a lot of man beating plays there. Beats my man coverage. I think he's kind of caught on, which is fine. That's fine. So I switch it. I think I switched the coverage on this particular play. Still, man, wide open. Still wide open. All right, so we're in the fourth quarter. This guy's done fairly well all game long. And this is a weekend league game. Yeah, this is my very first weekend league game, or MUT Champions, or whatever you want to call it this year. All right, so we're back in man coverage again. Back in man coverage. He thinks he's got it, and bam, who is that? None other than Marshawn Lattimore in the slot. And it's going to the house, baby. We going to the mall. We going to the mall. Not quite. We got to the parking lot. We got to the parking lot. That's all you guys got to do. Stay with it. Stay with it and watch what this dude does. He quits. A beautiful quit. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Stay with it, guys. Stay with it. 82 overall team, guys. We did a fantastic job in that weekend league game. Guys, I'm glad you guys were here to see the New Orleans Saints Madden 23 gameplay, guys. And with that being said, guys, y'all know what time it is. Hit that like and subscribe button if you want more content. We will be back with more gameplay with this Saints theme team. And hey, as you guys can see, you can beat any squad you want to beat. You can beat any squad you want to beat if you stay with it. And don't cry like a little panty waist. I'll see you guys on the flip side. I'm the Mad Marine. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out.